Hello, and welcome to James the Lester's Express Lane, where we'll get you in and out as fast as possible. I'll have the link to this site in the description below. Also, highly suggest checking out the Down the Rabbit Hole video about Chris Chan. Chris Chan, Sony Chu, whatever. Holy hell, I had a gold mine of just, what the beep? Seriously. Self-made. You know what? Kind of impressive that he self-made his own pop figure. Not gonna lie, that is impressive. But then he also does stuff like this. Like, really? Is anyone really gonna spend $29.99 on a Chris Chan autographed Fanta orange can? I mean, really? Yeah, you watch Down the Rabbit Hole video and you find some really messed up stuff about him. Like him and his mom hit the owner of a game store because the game store banned him. So they hit him with a van. Somehow they only got community service and probation. Like how? But yeah, I'll make sure to have the link to this website down in the description box so you guys can check that out. So you can read this for yourself. I've heard of Chris Chan before. I've heard of him for probably a couple months now, probably 3, maybe even 4. I was like, yeah, alright, whatever. Then I finally had the time to look into him and go, what the beep? Chris Chan, CWC, Christian Weston Chandler. A person banned from the church, their only female friend. I don't know if she actually fought a restraining order against him or she just, like, left the state just to get away from him. Like, this guy is messed in the head. About. Oh, now it's Chris. They identify as a lesbian with a penis. You mean a man. And also, they hate gay people. They hate gay people, but they identify as a lesbian with a penis. That would be a straight man last time I checked. But, anyways. Christine Weston Chandler, aka Chris Chan, CWC, formerly known as Christian Weston Chandler, is a YouTube vlogger and creator of the webcomic Sony Chu. Since late 2007, Chandler became a trolling target by Encyclopedia, Dramatica, 4chan, and Kiwi Farms, who frequently mocked his artwork and online behavior. Mocking the artwork? Really, guys? And, oh, well, I can do better. Well, then do better. But don't be mocking someone else who may not be as good at that. But the online behavior, oh yeah, totally mocked at the shit that this guy's done. And in real life behavior. He got kicked out of college for this stuff he's done. And he's been, like, banned from a bunch of stores around him because he will stand out there with a sign. Like, hey, are you 18 to 21 years old? Are you a boyfriend-free female? And it's like, god damn it, they're calling them females. That's already straight out of the incel neckbeard stupidity world. Yeah, but we'll get to that and probably more. While attending college, Chandler was expelled for a year after attempting to find women by posting signs in public places. Over the course of this expulsion, Chandler began to work on his first issue of Sony Chu, completing it in March of 2005. Although it had originally focused on Sony Chu and Rose Chu characters, the comic eventually turned focus towards his life. Discovery on 4chan. Although he had been an online presence since at least 1999, Chandler was not targeted by 4chan until 2007, when a drawing of Sony Chu was posted on the image board. Chandler's comics, website, and YouTube channel were subsequently discovered. Chandler subsequently uploaded a video addressing his new followers, informing them that he is a high-functioning autistic. I wouldn't exactly say he's high-functioning. There's clearly something wrong with him. I don't know if he's actually been diagnosed with autism or just something his crazy-ass mom says he has, but... Alright, let's watch this. Oh, 9 minutes?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, and dudes about teenagers, as well as the gals. My name is Christian Chandler. I am here, and y'all are there. This message is for everyone of the present and the future beyond this date, February 24th, 2007. My birthday, my 25th birthday.
Oh yeah, so in 2007 he's 25 years old. You know what he did yesterday? played with Legos and watched My Little Pony and cried about how badly he wants to bang Twilight Sparkle. Alright, he may not have done that specifically, but he's done that before. Because according to him, her, it, whatever, I'm 12 years old, I'm a child. It wasn't so bad when his dad was alive, but after his dad passed away from a heart attack, he's really gone on to the whole, I'm a 12-year-old girl with lesbian penis thing. Oh, can we... Oh, make this bigger? Oh, hello. I can't really read it. Yeah, you'll be able to find it in the description box, the link and all that. Oh yeah, here's the person that pretty much, like, ran away, left the state and all that. Megan Schroeder was a real-life friend of Chandler's whom he had met in 2005. In 2007, Chandler entered the Chop Chop Master Onions Rap Showdown. A Sony-held oh god, that video was great. It was on the Down the Rabbit Hole contest promoting the PlayStation Portable version of Parappa the Rappa, which some speculated was an attempt to woo Schroeder. At the same time, a man named Adam Stackhouse created an entry with his sister, which ultimately won first place, shown below left. Chandler, dejected, accused Adam of cheating to win, to the point that he made a video of himself shooting a picture of Adam, shown below right. Megan told Chandler that she was glad he lost and was disturbed by Chandler's obsession with her. Despite this, the two were still friends until March 2008. Alright, so let's see this.
The bowl. M-I-X, the flour to the bowl. M-I-X, the flour into the... Now we're on a roll. Cheap, cheap, cheap.
It looks like they're having fun.
Here, I got a little sample.
Here, I don't have a...
It comes just like the riddle.
Seafood.
From 1995.
Alright,
yeah.
we had that and then... Isn't America great where, like, oh, this guy's autistic, has mental health issues, doesn't know real world. Apparently the made-up world that he created for his comics he thinks is real. Still get a gun. America, fuck yeah. Alright, enough of that. Soon after the creation of Encyclopedia Dramatica article, Chandler discovered it for himself. Distressed by the amount of negative attention toward him, the large amount of bizarre sexually themed troll art on the page, because he hates gay people, so they made a bunch of gay fan art of his characters. Yeah, and a blurry photo taken of him without his consent, he declared war on the website, denouncing it as slander. He went on to start a flame war by creating several sock puppets, attempting to write himself in a positive light, blanking the page, deleting sections of the article, getting into arguments on the talk page for the article, and uploading his own Rule 34 images, including a pornographic image Chandler had drawn of himself engaging in a sexual act with Schroeder, named She Came for CWC.jpg. I'm not showing it. After discovering Schroeder reportedly broke off communications with Chandler. In July 2008, Chandler uploaded a video to vent his anger to the trolls and clarified that the woman in She Came for CWC.jpg was in fact Schroeder and not his fictional daughter, as some of his theories shown below. Let's see how long is this video. Yeah, god damn it. Why are they all like 10 minutes long? Fuck you. But yeah. Like, the only friend he had in the world, and he made a bunch of pornographic images of him doing things to her. Down the Rabbit Hole has more details. Don't show anything, obviously, because YouTube rules, but what the hell. God damn, there's a lot to go on this guy. Blanca Weiss was an identity taken on by several catfish trolls in 2008. The first trolling attempts were shared by 3 internet users who contacted Chandler by instant messaging and telephone. The saga culminated with Chandler sending Sony Chew medallion he wore at the time to one of the 3 trolls, Icarus69, who destroyed it on camera. That's kind of a dick move. Like, that Sony Chew medallion like meant something to him. He thought he found a girl. Like, this is going across the line for me. Like, this is kind of like with DSP. It's one thing to go, hey guys, look what he said today. Played a video of him saying something stupid, pointing and laughing. It's another thing to, like, wait for him to go to Whole Foods and then follow him around screaming, it's the guy who masturbates in front of children. He masturbates in front of kids, everyone. Here's a video of him doing it. Like, that's 2 different things. And that is just... Like, you're actively going after this person. You're not letting him say something stupid or do something stupid and then pointing it out. You're actively doing something to go after him, which is... Like, again, you didn't need to do anything for the Megan thing. The Megan thing was all him. Him shooting a picture of the guy that beat him in the parappa contest, whatever. That was all him. Like, seriously. Let these Lolcows do it to themselves. Don't go to Boogie's house and egg it or whatever. No. Wait for him to say or do something stupid and then point out, hey, Boogie said or did something stupid. Like, seriously. And that poor medallion. That medallion did nothing to this guy. Like, that medallion, as you see him wearing it in every video, just about, meant something to him, and then he gets it destroyed. That's just sad. Now, if he had done it, like, made a video of himself going, oh, I'm going to destroy this because people make fun of me for it, and then you make fun of him for doing it. Alright, but, goddamn, that's kind of hardcore trolling there, guys. That's going to beyond trolling. This is going to just beyond that. I don't know what to describe it as. God damn it, my nose is starting to itch, but I don't want to stop in the middle of this. Wait a minute. Nah, I'm not going to edit it. I was I could blow my nose and all that, but I'll just keep going through. America. In September 2008, the second trolling attempts were carried out by Encyclopedia Dramatica troll Lord Silly Nipples, who claimed to obtain pornographic photographs from Chandler. Around the same time of the Bianca saga, another troll, under the guise of English Association football personality Jimmy Hill, claimed to be the true creator of Sony Chew, and that he had turned the series into a successful franchise in the United Kingdom. Chandler, offended by the portrayal of the Sony Chew universe in Jimmy Hill's version, Sony Chew is a homosexual, Chandler is an evil robot, etc., as well as the supposed plagiarism of his work, addressed him several times on October 13th. On October 13th, Chandler addressed Jimmy more directly, shown below right. By February of 2009, Jimmy's site was no longer being updated. And all these videos are like 10 minutes long. I feel like watching them all. So if you want to watch them, again, description box will have the link. The Clyde Cash Sagas. We haven't even gotten to the best stuff yet. This is the early stuff. Clyde Cash is a pseudonym for a troll who's considered to be Chandler's archenemy. In December 2008, Cash claimed that his younger brother, Ryan Cash, killed himself when Chandler spontaneously announced he would stop publishing Sony Chew. Cash began to harass Chandler several times, and Chandler responded with an apology video towards Cash, shown below left. Around this time, Chandler drew an image of his new sweetheart named Panda Halo. What is up with Lolcows and pandas? DSP and Panda Lee, now this guy with Panda Halo, really? Who Cash, as an act of revenge on Chandler, told him he had... What? Who in turn supposedly became pregnant. He later posed as a Nintendo web designer named Greg Mays in order to take a hold of his website and blackmail him to making a video stating he was gay. See, this is going overboard, guys. The detractor community against DSP, 99% of the time, is just point and laugh. Or troll him by going to his thing and say, look, Tut's here. And then him going, what? Tut's here? Tut's here? Oh my god, guys, Tut's here. We're Tut. When are you going to start giving me money? Oh, wait, Tut's not actually here. Like, no, that is more active trolling. But this stuff is just above and beyond, guys. Like, seriously? After that, he impersonated Nintendo game director Shigeru Miyamoto and Nintendo of America president Reggie Fils-Aime, whatever, convincing Chandler that a Sony Chew game was considered and rejected by Nintendo. Chandler also uploaded a video directed towards Miyamoto and a bid to prove to him that he is the real Christian Weston Chandler and not a troll, shown below left. There's only one below, so. Later, Clyde was able to troll Chandler in real life by not only getting another individual, Robert Simmons V, to act similar to Chandler and actually talk to him, but by sabotaging a date with another girlfriend, who turned out to be another real-life troll, by sending a man in a pickle costume to the same location as the date. Clyde was claimed to be killed on May 22, 2009. Though this was later proven to be false, the image of Lee Haughty became associated with Clyde after Lord Silly Nipples, the same troll who impersonated Bianca, told Chandler that this was what Cash actually looked like. In March of 2010, Chandler would upload a video in which he addresses his rage to many trolls, specifically Cash, and goes so far as to play out a scenario in which two of them meet, ending in Cash's death. The video has since been removed. That's why there's only one there now. Obviously, before there was two. Why they said below left, and now there's not a below left. Blue Spike, Julie Saga. Blue Spike was a troll who met Chandler in December 2008 under alias of Julie, a girl who wanted to be Chandler's girlfriend. Over the course of their relationship, Blue Spike claimed to have used the alias to lead Chandler to making a video of himself performing a sex act on an inflatable while yelling Julie's name. According to the Down the Rabbit Hole video, he has a sex doll named like Officer Naughty or something like that. No. Not even gonna try to find that. During this time, Blue Spike assumed another identity under the alias of Max. Aww. Max is a good name. Probably because it's from Life is Strange. Probably why I like that name so much. Anyways. Claiming to be Julie's younger brother while still maintaining that Julie's persona as a separate character. Over the course of an hour in March 2009, Max managed to get into Chandler's PlayStation Network account and threatened to sell it on eBay and stopped Chandler from seeing Julie altogether unless Chandler said, "Billy Mays is the mayor of CWCville," whilst putting his Sony Chew medallion into his anal. See guys, this is going above, this is too much. In March 2009, Chandler met another troll by the name of Ivy, who Chandler believed was his girlfriend until later that year. The result of Ivy trolling Chandler, resulting in him implementing her as a character into Sony Chew, and many videos about him declaring his love for her in the form of a music video, sexual content, and later a marriage proposal. Oh, do I want to? No, I don't probably don't want to click on that. The saga officially came to an end in July 2009, when Chandler learned that Ivy had committed suicide, which he would later reference in Sony Chew comic as a tribute to her. Obviously, she didn't. It was the troll. Oh, here we go. Liquid Chris is one of the good ones. Liquid Chris was a troll who appeared in late June of 2009, claiming that Chandler was an impersonator and that he was the real Chandler. He was able to bait Chandler into reacting to him, and soon after a CW Civil War, trying to prove who the real Chandler Chan broke out between the two. Despite Liquid being an obvious imitator, the highlight of this was a karaoke competition, which the real Chandler later retracted after losing. After a 2-month-long period of inactivity, Liquid's, at the time, supposed girlfriend Casey managed to gain contact with Chandler and pretended to almost be tricked by Chandler into going to his house. She pretended to break up with Liquid until she learned that Chandler was tricking her. Liquid ended his trolling on November 6th with a video saying that he was given permission to marry Casey. Are we going to have the video? Nope. God, yeah, like that was one of my favorite ones. Like, how do you, like, how did, if someone came out as me, I'd be like, really? All right, whatever. Like, that's clearly not me, guys. Whatever. But how do you, that is just weird, but funny. Like, that was one of the funnier ones. That's not making him do horrible stuff. That was just funny. Asper Chew is a Sony Chew parody comic written by Alec Benson and Larry. First released on December 4th, 2009. Chandler discovered the comic soon after being sent several homoerotic pieces of artwork featuring the Sony Chew and Asper characters. On January 19th, 2010, Chandler posted a 12-page portion of Sony Chew featuring the Asper Chew characters not only being saved from Alec, but also being rewritten into versions of themselves less insulting to Chandler, along with an ultimatum insisting that these incarnations were now Asper Chew canon. Chandler soon apologized for the trouble he was causing. But he wasn't causing the trouble, the other guy was. This was, however, seemingly taken back as Chandler soon after uploaded the final pages of Sony Chew number 10, depicting Alec and his staff of Asper Chew Wiki being brutally murdered in various ways. He's done that several times where he draws depictions of the people he doesn't like being tortured and murdered in just horrible ways. The Surf Shack, Tito, and CWC XL sagas. In March of 2010, Chandler attempted to disconnect himself from the internet. It is commonly believed his former pastoral counselor, Rochelle Rocky Shoemaker, was behind the exile. Although he was seemingly gone, Chandler was in reality still around, contacting yet another potential girlfriend, see below, posing as a troll named Jenkins Jinkies on the CWC key, and uploading various animations for Flipnote Studio. He was also covertly photographed at several Fridays After 5 events in Charlottesville, Virginia. The saga ended in late August when 3 videos leaked of Chandler destroying his PlayStation 3. Stupid. Jackie Rami was a troll who represented herself through a fake alias nicknamed Jackie, accompanied by a picture of an anonymous female taken from a set of amateur adult photographs, shown below left. Not anymore, probably got taken down. Chandler first got in contact with her in April 2010, and the two corresponded via email for several weeks over the course of the month. During the period, Jackie discovered Chandler's online presence, which accumulated into a video on April 21st, where Chandler describes what sexual acts he would perform on her. Do we want to... Okay, it's no longer available. Okay, good. It's probably going to be gross. Oh, we're almost halfway done now. That's right, we're only halfway done. Disgusted by his seeming unwillingness to be in a stable relationship, Jackie broke off communication with Chandler until July. She attempted to give Chandler advice on how to improve his life, which he ultimately ignored. Lolcows ignoring advice to improve their lives. Why does that sound familiar? In September 2010, she asked Chandler to draw pictures of he and herself having intercourse, to which he obliged. He also made several videos targeting Jackie's ex-boyfriend, and through October recorded several videos of him cosplaying in order to impress her, mostly as various cartoon characters. The Jackie saga ended after Chandler stopped replying to her emails at the end of the same month. To many, it is still unclear whether Jackie was an online troll pretending to be a female interested in Chandler, or she was actually real. Huh. With all the trolls he's got going on, I highly doubt she was real. In late March 2011, Chandler sent an email to Jackie about a new interest he had picked up, cross-dressing. At the end of April, Surf Shack Tito leaked images of Chandler dressed in women's clothing and blah. In May, he joined the now-defunct Tomboys and Tomgirls of Virginia forum, and was soon found out in the next month. Over the course of August, Chandler made a series of videos named the Calling Out Series, in an attempt to get trolls to apologize to him. Only Surf Shack Tito met his demands. The Tomgirls saga ended in September with the death of Chandler's father, Robert Chandler. And that's where, like, you're probably reading all this or hearing all this going, alright, he's pretty messed up. Wow, that's pretty messed up. Wait, what? That's really messed up. That is just the tip of the iceberg. Like, I guess somehow his father was able to keep him under control. Once he passed away, it gets even worse. But, oh, is this the, yes, the gameplay. Here's, like, just phenomenal comedy gold. From the dates as early as 2002 to 2008, one of Chandler's favorite places to hang out in Charlottesville was the local hobby and game store, The Game Place, owned by Michael Snyder. Chandler enjoyed coming to the store because they sold video games and trading cards, and held weekly tournaments of the Pokemon trading card game, which Chandler, at the time, had an interest in. And that's also where he met Megan, became friends with her before the events of the ED saga occurred. However, during his time at Game Place, Chandler would repeatedly be warned by the store staff and Michael himself for numerous behaviors and incidents he caused, including racism, yelling at children, poor sportsmanship in card games and video games, and disrupting the shopping experience of other customers. This information was revealed by two trolls under the aliases of Mims and Lucas, who experienced viewing the behavior firsthand when Chandler was a regular customer. In August 2008, Chandler was officially banned from the store by Snyder and was legally not allowed to come back, which would lead Chandler to try and convince Snyder to appeal his ban by continuously sending emails to him, trying to sneak in the store itself, and making apology videos through his YouTube channel at the time to no avail. Oh, here it is! On October 28, 2011, Chandler and his mother, Barb Chandler, were arrested under the allegation that they had been trying to hit Michael with their car. Chandler was sentenced to community service, winter probation, and mandatory psychiatric treatment on July 10, 2012, 9 months after the initial incident occurred. Him and his mom got in trouble for, let's see, I think down the rabbit hole, it was assault, and for Chris Chan it was trespassing because obviously he was banned from the place. Failure to stop for pedestrian. That was the other one. Yeah, it was assault, failure to stop for a pedestrian, and trespassing because he was banned from the place. And mind you, like, he did, like, here you go. He did this to himself. He got himself banned. Trolls didn't have to show up and poke him with a stick or anything to get him banned. No, he got himself banned. Then you point out, like, hey, Jackass has got himself banned from his favorite place because he couldn't control himself. That's pointing out that, oh, hey, he's a morning got himself banned from his favorite place, then got in trouble with the law for trying to murder the guy with a van and all that. That's how you be a detractor. Not going to his place and actively trying to fuck with him. On February 2nd, 2015, YouTuber Sashumo, I think it's Sashumo, uploaded a video titled Chris Chan Documentary, chronicling the personal life and online history of Chandler, shown below. Within 2 years, the video gained over 1 million views and 9,000 comments. Ooh. How long is it? An hour and 9 minutes. This film involves
sex, violence, bullying.
So yeah, if you guys want to get the chance to watch that, the link to this website will be in the description box below. I swear I can talk. I'm a little tired. I've been busy all day, but I swear I can talk. I done the video earlier, but I was busy all day. Patreon. In June 2017, Chandler launched a Patreon titled Christine Weston Chandler is creating Sony Chew and Rose Chew official comic books and products. On October 9th, Chandler uploaded a video discussing the Patreon page, shown below. As of November 2017, the Patreon collects $610 a month from 27 patrons. That's actually not too bad. $600 a month? Not bad. Good for him. PewDiePie. November 9, 2017, YouTuber PewDiePie uploaded a video titled Stop Ruining Sonic, in which he discusses Chandler and Sony Chew, shown below. That day, the video was submitted to the Christian Weston Chandler forum on Kiwi Farms. Oh no. Personal life. Chandler was born on February 24th, 1982. That means he's a 36-year-old man pretending to be a 12-year-old female lesbian with a penis. Like, what the shit? Was born and raised in Ruckersville, Virginia for the majority of his life. Early in his life, he was diagnosed with... Oh, so he was diagnosed officially, not just self, like a lot of SJW third wave feminists do. Though it is not sure when exactly this took place. He took interest in Sonic the Hedgehog from the earliest games came out and later took interest in Pokemon as well. In 1994, his name was legally changed from Christopher to Christian after having it misheard by Leonard Bernstein of the Leonard Bernstein Symphony Orchestra animatronic musical project. In March of 2000, Chandler created the Sony Chew character after he was not allowed to use copyrighted characters in a school project. Instead, combining two pre-existing characters to create an original character. After graduating from high school, Chandler enrolled at the Piedmont, Virginia Community College, eventually obtaining an associate's degree in computer-aided drafting and design. That's pretty cool. That's pretty impressive. Especially since he got banned from there for a year. And then here's all the sources that they used. Yeah, the Down the Rabbit Hole video has a lot of good details on this guy. You know what? I'll include that in the description box below too. Why not? Screw it. My channel, I can do what I want. But yeah, I've heard so many things about this guy. It's like, it can't be. There's no way that's real. No, that's real. No, he really did say and do that. No, like, this is not a joke. Which is just amazing. Oh, I'm scared to click on those. I'm scared to click on a lot of these because you never know what he's going to be doing or saying. God damn, even PewDiePie got in on it. Let's see, how long is this one?
Also, on another note, I wish to
46 seconds, not too
apologize
bad.
to Michael Snyder for that
And I know he has a
mistake I
better camera than
made
this. Why is
over
he using
9
such a
months
shitty
ago
camera?
that got me kicked out of the game place. I miss my Friday nights over there, and I wish to come back. And also, in addition to that, y'all are the only place in town that has iJudgment cards. So please allow me back in. And you have my phone number, so call me and let me know if I can come back. And also resume my responsibilities of the Pokemon League. Definitely, that's the big input there. It's a big one. Alright, take care.
God damn. It's like, it's weird to think that people like this probably existed since the beginning of mankind. They probably existed for tens of thousands of years. But you didn't get to find out about them until now, because they're all over the internet. Kind of like when people go, oh, Nicolas Cage looks just like this guy in this painting from 1892. Well, here's the thing. Until, you could actually get, photographs, paintings and all that, there's probably been a million people who look just like me. There's probably been a million people who look just like you throughout the history of mankind. Throughout the tens of thousands of years that man has been around, there's only so many ways to place a nose, place an ear, place an eye. So there's probably, again, been a million people who look just like you throughout history. It's just, now we have ways of going, oh, here's a photograph from this guy in 1992, and then here in 2232, wow, you look just like him. Or again, you get the Nicolas Cage, or what was the other one that people were like, I think it was Leonardo DiCaprio, like, here's a picture of Leo, here's a picture of some guy in the Wild West from like 1870. Like, holy they look exactly the same. It was weird. But again, there's only so many ways to place a nose, place an eye, place a mouth. And of course, this is a tangent I'm going on about how the fact that people like this, Chris Chan, has existed since the dawn of time. But you didn't really get to know about him until now, because now they get to go on the internet and just put themselves out there. Down the rabbit hole, it's like, there's no way he actually did that. But no, he really did. He went out to the Encyclopedia Dramatica and then, like, edited it. But he would sign it like, oh, hey, by the way, it's me, the guy this article's about, making this change. Like, dude, at least try to cover up the fact that you're the one doing it. But he would talk in first person on it as well. It's like he's trying to change it, but he's just so stupid that he doesn't do it. It's just mind-boggling. He has autism. There's a lot of people out there with autism. I'm not going to give him a pass for, what was it, that episode of Family Guy where Chris dates the one special needs girl. And it's like, wow, just because you're special needs doesn't mean you're also not a bitch. So just because he's special needs doesn't mean he can't be a Lolcow jackwagon for us to point and laugh at. But I digress. Guys, let the Lolcows do it to themselves. Don't do it to them. When you do something to them, you give them fuel for their the trolls, the detractors. Let them screw things up themselves. So, what do you guys think? As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.